It's interesting when you spent a really intimate piece of your life in a place that's really beautiful. I was actually based out of here for 4 years. San Diego has a huge military influence. I'm Jacqueline Carrizosa. I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada. Former Navy, I was a gunner's mate 2nd class and a surface rescue swimmer. We're here in San Diego, California, and I'm here to get a tattoo. I chose to get tattooed here in San Diego by a friend who had already tattooed me.
My name is Willie Kingsolver. I go by Mr. Wonka, and I've been tattooing for just over 10 years or so.
I like getting tattooed by the same people. I just really like the loyalty behind it. I'm a little bit of an extreme athlete. I have had this in me since I was a little girl. Do a lot of things now, fitness, racing moto. You know, I dabbled in skydiving for a little bit. I came back down here, driving here. Memories started like popping up everywhere, as I haven't been down here since I was actually like active duty. I served for 4 years, mostly as a gunner's mate and a rescue swimmer, and took charge at 19 years old of over 29 men. One of the most important lessons I learned is that there's always a bigger picture. It's not always about what's immediate, but you can subject yourself to work really extremely hard at that moment for a bigger purpose later on.
My name's Nemo. I'm the owner of DeVille Tattoo in San Diego, California. It's a time-honored West Coast traditional tattoo shop, and we're right next to 32nd Street Naval Base. And what we do here, we do a lot of maritime tattooing, a lot of traditional Japanese, pretty much everything under the sun.
Some of the best people in my life I've built through tattooing and ended up being military clients. So it's pretty cool getting to meet a lot of these people and getting to know them personally.
To make this tattoo really memorable, I really like the idea of going back to him as a veteran. Okay, so I wanted to get a tattoo that kind of resonates with what I did in the military. And being a rescue swimmer and a gunner's mate, I wanted to put parts of the ocean into it, you know, because I feel like nature is obviously a big part of that. Instead of body parts, like the ocean animals, so like turtles, sharks, and stuff.
Oh, cool.
I really liked the idea of the rescue swimmer. I really liked that job because being out there and rescuing someone, it just seemed like the perfect fit. So I was thinking about having the space here filled in, so you can stare at my armpit all day long.
Nice.
Yes.
Well, Jackie, she's always liked a lot of small detail in her tattoos, and this one had quite a bit of small detail and a very touchy spot for her. Okay, so here's a little something I drew up for you.
I really like what you did here, you know, flag fits perfectly. The swimmer is really nice. The lettering, I really like the lettering, to be honest. I'm a little nervous because it's a little bit more in my armpit than I thought it was gonna be, but I think it's gonna be great. Okay, here we go. Well, it's definitely a bunch of needles stabbing you. For me, as a veteran, I've realized that some people pay the ultimate sacrifice. They come back from doing things and seeing things that most people will never see in their life or even dream to imagine could ever happen. It sucks because there's just not enough to show them that you care and that you're there for them.
Going good. I'm doing a general outline so I can get the tribal in there nice and good. Her skin's welting up pretty good, but that's expected for the inner arm area.
I'm feeling pretty good, so I'm just trying to be patient and sit still. It's probably the hardest part for me.
All right, buddy, you are done.
Ugh.
Proud of you for sitting through that touchy spot like that.
I was pretty amazed that I sat through the armpit part because I had no idea how that was gonna feel. If you could rate it, it was like a pinch and then a twist in a really sensitive spot, you know? The flag looked really good behind the swimmer, and the swimmer came out really dark and epic, so I'm really excited.
My career is almost entirely based because of our military, and getting to give back to the military for something like that, it's pretty awesome.
From one veteran to all the other veterans out there, thank you so much for everything you've done. I'm about to head back to Las Vegas. I'm really excited to have this piece on my arm now. It kind of helps seal like a chapter of my life. I'm sure I'll get to explain it to some people that will ask, and I get to describe everything that was really cool about what I did.
Hey, this is Sarah Miller. Thanks for watching this episode of Service and Ink. Be sure to subscribe to the USAA channel for more.